So now let's use this to make sure it works and to see what the result we're actually getting, which is the important piece. So we have to define some true relationship in the data, and that's going to be, say, true beta is equal to numpy.array of, say, 0, 1, 2 again. Just to remind us it's beta, not beta 1 and 2, but the reason for that, these are just arbitrary numbers, really. So that's our true relationship. And so XRange, this is going to be a matrix that defines the ranges for the variables. So it's going to have p rows. Okay, I just decided it would be rows, but it could have been p columns. But we're doing p rows, and so each row is going to be for that respective variable what the valid range is. And so we have to make sure, at least I made it set up this way, so that the first one is 1, 1, such that it matches up. This value is always exactly 1. That first column is going to be exactly 1 because that's what makes it clean for us. And then after that, we need to specify for each of the actual predictor variables what the valid range is. And so let's go with -1 to 2 here, and let's go with 3 to 7 here. Okay, so that's our valid range. Is we're allowed, the first one has to be 1, the second one can be between -1 and 2, and the next one can be between 3 and 7. Okay, and then we just have to say how many responses or how much information we actually want back. And so let's set n equal to 5 for us. And now let's call generate data with the true beta, XRange, and n. Okay, so what that produces, here's our x, which is again, first column is going to be 1. This is all valid between, it'll be -1 and 2, and this is all valid between 3 and 7. And then we get the randomized answers back. We're going to get 5 of these back. Notice we got 5 of these. So this matches up with this because it's basically 0 times 1 plus 1 times 1.22 plus 2 times 4.23. But it's not, that answer isn't exactly that because we added in noise between -1 and 1, and so there's a bit of error there. So that matches up with this, that matches up with this, and so on till that matches up with that one right there. There's some graphs that you can do, but we're not going to talk about that too much. What we are going to do in the next video is put this together and actually set up the problem so that we get random data, we train our betas, and then we measure the MSE for that data.